Attempting to catch up to the vehicle, the Honda began driving at a high rate of speed in an attempt to elude the police officer when it struck a parked car. Cutting in between homes, that's when a single gunshot blasted, striking the fence pole as the bullet fragments pierced the officer's face and shoulder.
You bust a Glock with a switch at the police, nigga? And you think you finna get out of that? The answer is no, bro.
These exotic boys, smoking exotic ops. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic Glocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
What up, Mula gang? We back with another crazy video. What y'all on? Hope everybody decent. Hope everybody having a good old day off. Hold on, let's get into this video. Squat.
We're going to be speaking on the story of Lucky Mo, an
Lucky
Illinois
Mo.
savage
Who that is?
that allegedly can't stop shooting people.
Damn, folks.
January 8th, 2022, it was 2:30 in the morning when a Decatur police officer observed a green Honda Odyssey make multiple traffic violations. Attempting to catch up to the vehicle, the Honda began driving at a high rate of speed in an attempt to elude the police officer when it struck a parked car. The driver tried to keep going, but his vehicle was sparking and unable to gain speed.
He lost the fucking wheel.
Nearby houses.
He took off.
After.
Ew!
Cutting in between homes, that's when a single gunshot blasted,
Oh!
striking the fence pole as the bullet fragments pierced the officer's face and shoulder. Backup arrived securing
he blinked at the
around
police.
the immediate area, and at 2:54 a.m., officers located a black male wearing all black, only 2 blocks from where the shooting took place.
Got him.
He was identified
Boy, on my dead homie, in that situation, I don't even fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm doing, shorty? If I'm running from the police, I'm getting butt naked. I don't give a fuck how hot it is, how cold it is. I'm getting asshole naked. And I'm finna lay in somebody's front yard and act like I'm homeless and high. Y'all stop all that goddamn noise. How about that? Cause what else you gonna do? You got on all black. You know what I'm saying? Like on God, nigga. You if shit, the police ain't find me right now. Take this clothes off fast and throw this shit in somebody's dumpster. Hold on, Greg. Run across the street. I'm in the middle of the street twigging. Stop all that goddamn noise.
3-year-old Joseph Lucky Vincent Williams and goes by the name Lucky Mo.
Oh, the guy,
hinting at his gang affiliation to the Black
Stone.
P Stones, who were referred to as the Moes.
Yeah.
He was visibly out of breath and on the phone with a woman he said was named Kiki, and admitted to officers that he had been crying, saying he was coming from a party on Grand Ave roughly 6 blocks away. His name came back as having an active warrant, and as he was taken into custody, he requested medical attention as his stomach was hurting. Transported to the hospital and handcuffed to the bed, an officer was on his way with a gunshot residue kit to test Mo's hands for gunpowder as he fit the shooter's description. The officer arrived finding Mo defecating in a portable toilet and requesting toilet paper. He was told he received toilet paper after the gunshot residue test and was purposely not given any, so he didn't attempt to wipe his hands, which could alter the test results. It was at that time Mo reached into the toilet and grabbed a handful of shit.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
At the scene of the shooting,
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, cool. I don't know. Maybe I probably would have put my hands in there, you know what I'm saying, before I went. But after, nah, I'm not going to do that, bro. I'm not going to do that. But I respect the decision because at least you did something, shorty. I'm from the grade. You tried. You did something. Bro. But you could have did anything else, gang. I ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you feel me? It's enough. Whatever. We ain't going to talk about all that.
A trash can with a piece of plywood covering the top. A teal-colored Glock 19 with an extended magazine was found inside, laying on top of trash bags, and loaded with 33 live rounds of 9mm. The Glock also had a switch, an illegal back plate which gives the weapon the ability to fire fully automatic, therefore becoming a machine gun. And the only reason 33 rounds weren't fired into the officer who gave chase was because the weapon had jammed.
It jammed!
Casing was found inside of the chamber with a live.
Hell yeah, jam, because that switch be jammed a lot of times, boy. Especially if you just hold it for a little too long or something wrong. It's just a lot of reasons why your shit could jam. But I heard a lot of times like them switches jam, boy. I heard people say that.
On it, in what's known as a double feed. Inside of the Honda Odyssey, police found a set of keys, one of which belonged to the vehicle and another belonging to a house. A search warrant was obtained for Mo's address on Clay Street, and the key would unlock the rear door of the residence, which opened into a small bedroom. Inside, officers would find a loaded Arsenal model SLR 556 laying on a chair in plain view. On a table was a court document from Mo from an armed robbery case he was convicted of back in 2014, and underneath the table was another Glock.
Another Glock.
Magazine.
Pause. Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
Mo was transported from the hospital to the Macomb County Jail, where he was charged with attempted murder of a police officer, possession of a machine gun by a felon, aggravated discharge of a firearm, aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, possession of a weapon by a felon, destroying evidence, and aggravated resisting of a police officer. What's crazy about this case is, aside from the fact he tried to blow down a cop with a machine gun, back in 2014, Mo was convicted of armed robbery and sentenced to juvenile life, in which he was incarcerated from 15 to 21 years old.
That's crazy.
Only weeks after his 22nd birthday in 2020, police responded to a shooting on Clay Street, finding a 26-year-old woman slumped in the front door of a house and a 21-year-old man in the back of the house. Both had been shot multiple times, and when asked who did it, the woman said her neighbor. They both survived the shooting, and while the male didn't know the shooter's name, he picked out Mo from a photo lineup. Charged with 2 counts of attempted murder.
It's crazy. Look at him, bro.
Firearm-related offenses.
He looked crazy.
All charges were dropped after the victims refused to cooperate further with the investigation.
Yeah, he crazy.
At only 23, boy. He's already lost 6 years to the system. And after being free for less than 2, he's allegedly attempted to murder 3 people.
That's crazy.
In this case, Lucky Mo seems to have run out of luck.
Yeah.
As the evidence against
That's why
him
they
is
call him
immense,
Lucky, yeah.
And this time he's facing an adult life sentence without the possibility of parole.
See, shit different now, though, boy. Yo, this ain't no juvenile no more, nigga. You grown ass man. You know what that mean, boy? They gonna send your ass up that road, shorty. You bust a Glock with a switch at the police, nigga? And you think you finna get out of that? The answer is no, bro.
Lucky Mo was arraigned in court on January 13th.
Lucky Mo throwing up gay size.
Opportunity to display his level of savagery.
That nigga crazy. That nigga crazy, boy.
Now, God,
that nigga crazy. And a $10 million bond is crazy.
2 attempted murders, which I don't know. I
don't know how he beat that.
Nothing because he beat it, but the main factor in him beating it was the 2 victims. They didn't want any smoke. Yeah. They lived on Clay Street. He lived on Clay Street. He literally walked next door and his neighbors up.
Yeah, for
went
sure.
in their house, popped the other one.
That's crazy.
I mean, he did some bold shit. And all of this violence is coming after his conviction. He got hit with an armed robbery when he was 14, 15 years old. Probably some little bullshit because most people ain't a true savage at 13, 14.
Yeah.
But once he was incarcerated, that probably boosted
his
level of savagery.
Yeah.
Now he's around everybody in Illinois, all these little Chirac Jits and everybody else.
Yeah.
He's cranking up. Violence is respected. He turns it up a notch.
Yeah.
Gets released. I mean, he started his own business.
But this don't even sound like it's not like he got released and he like, boy, all the ops that think they finna catch me, boy, I'm finna catch they ass first. It ain't like he on that. It sound like he blinking motherfuckers for no reason. You blinking at the police. You blinking at, come on, gang. You tweaking. You blinking at your neighbors. Like, what's going on?
He had his own LLC. I don't know what the fuck the business was because it never said anything. It just showed the actual business. So I don't know if he paid like $35, got an LLC, and claimed he was a CEO. But this motherfucker had a lot of guns, wasn't supposed to have any, and was addicted to shooting people because he went and blew his neighbors down, beat the case, and then popped the cop. Now, God must have been with that police officer because he had 33 rounds in that gun, an automatic switch, And when he started the fire, only one shot
jammed
went
on
off
him
before it jammed.
Yeah,
Had that thing really just
he
she
would have
would have
been
got
swift
hit, most
for
likely,
sure.
because there's no control. Bullets would have went fucking everywhere.
For sure.
There's a good chance she would have got hit, and that's gonna be the main thing used against him in this case.
Yeah.
She wasn't technically shot since the bullet hit a fence and then fragments hit her in the face, and I mean she got up right after.
Right,
was
right,
good.
right.
She's calling the shit in. She
Right.
didn't keep chasing after him.
No,
that, but,
bro.
You know, she seemed like she was
not
all
for this
right.
job,
She's most
nigga,
likely
you
gonna
tripping.
be all right. But as far as the evidence in this case, he fucked up the gunshot residue test because he put his hands in the shit, which isn't uncommon. I mean, when I was in JIT camp in Florida State Prison,
Yeah.
you used to have motherfuckers that wipe shit all over the door. They throw shit out the flap on COs, like some shitty situations. But you know, in this case, him doing that is still gonna be used against him because it's like, oh, Your Honor, he's obviously trying to cover up the evidence with shit, literally, and they're most likely trying to get DNA off of the gun. And for y'all that don't know, handguns, that texture that they have on the grip, the stippling, whatever, when you hold on to that, your dead skin in your hand can start to build up on the gun.
Yeah.
And it'll cause the gun to look dirty. You got to clean it.
Yeah.
But police are going to use that and find whatever evidence they can on that gun. And if they get his DNA,
For sure.
it's only one step further that he's. But not only that, they're going to try to get the DNA out of the Honda. The Honda already had his house key in it. I mean, there's a lot of shit that's pointing towards he was the shooter.
It's over
There's
with.
nothing that's definite.
Right.
But there's a lot of shit against him. So unless the DA completely fucks up, or he got the top lawyer in the world, or he's just lucky as his name is.
Bro, he might just
most
get lucky
likely he's
again,
gonna
boy.
get convicted.
Because he
Hey,
beat them.
let
He
me
beat
know
them
y'all
attempts
thoughts
like it
and
wasn't
opinions in the
Nathan.
comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking.
He beat them attempts like it wasn't Nathan. You got out and started doing more shit. On phone now. Crazy as hell. After he did the first bit. On phone now. Crazy as hell.